Time for an update. My course is done. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly. I am a budgeting coach and I am building my business from the ground up, and I would love to have you join me. So my latest endeavor has been to create a course around the budgeting method that I've created, which I call Buckets Make Sense. And so my goal was to have this course created by today, and it was actually done last night. So I'm doing great on timing. But as I've put this course together, I have already started thinking of lessons that might be helpful to you as a small business owner or possibly a coach. So as I've put it together, it has changed my mindset in many ways. For one thing, I started thinking, why didn't I do this a lot sooner? Honestly, it's not been that difficult. Why haven't I done it sooner? If you're a coach, you probably spent hours like I have being on social media, posting on Facebook, making YouTube videos, being on LinkedIn, maybe even some local speaking events. But what did I have to point people to? And what do you have to point people to? I think that if you have something to sell, it will change the whole reason that you make content on social media, because you'll point them towards something that you can sell, a way that these people can step into your world. It lowers the bar. Now, as a financial coach, I sell coaching packages for 6 months and a year. And for someone to see me on Facebook and maybe follow me for a little while and then call me up and say, hey, I'd like to coach with you, it doesn't happen very often. But yet, we spend hours posting things, creating content, making videos, making them again and again to make sure that they're perfect, getting them out there. Creating this course just made me think, for what? What is this doing truthfully for my business? So if I could tell you one thing, I would suggest that you come up with something you can sell, something that you can point people to. It will change the reason and the method that you do around creating content. Everything that you make, you'll be helping someone, but then saying, hey, if you need more help, I've got this product over here. So in my case, it's my course. Now I'll be able to say, here's some budgeting tips, here's some way to save money, and if you want to know more, get my course. And if it's you, you might be selling a product that's $5. You might be selling something that's $100. I don't know. But you want to start somewhere. You want to start with a place that these people can walk into your world, and then they can go from there. Now, when I talk about my course, I have been head down, nose to the grindstone for about 2 weeks working on this. I mean, everything else has been put to the side practically around our house. Basically, I need to do laundry and do some cooking and, the things. But I got it done. My goal was to have it done by this morning, which is the 12th of May, and I got it done last night. So I'm ready to launch this thing on May 22nd. That's the day that it will launch. And I don't know how it will do, but I do know one thing. I know now that I have something that I can point people back to. And everything I do out there, as far as socially, can point back to my course. Yesterday I was at the chiropractor and I was talking to a girl there, and she said, how was your weekend? And I said, oh, it went really well, and I've been working on my course. And as I'm getting my procedure done at the chiropractor, she asked me multiple questions about my workshop. And I have had her work on me so many times, and we've never went into depth like that, because it was always, well, I do these workshops, and if you ever want to come, then it's $199. You push this link, and then you can show up. And it was just too much friction for the average person. But for her, when I told her that my launch price is going to be $97, she's like, this sounds interesting. This sounds something I would want to do. And so our conversation was based around my course. And at the end, she asked for my card. She said, hey, where can I get more information on this so that I'm ready for the launch? I truly think she'll be someone who buys from me. And so again, I can point someone back to something I can sell. If you're not making money, then you're not going to be able to stay open very long. You're going to have to move on to something else. You'll have to end up going back to your 9 to 5, or maybe never being able to quit your 9 to 5 because you're not making any money. So if I could tell you one thing from this experience, I would create something to sell sooner, because I think it is a wonderful way to be making money while you sleep. Who doesn't like that? I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.